World Card Game Federation here with another local match. I'm going to be taking on Red Ruthless Dabura with Chris piloting. I'm going to be using my briefly used Roshi Blue Resourceful. It's fairly standard, fairly by the numbers. It's not as well tuned as it possibly could be. So Chris does win the roll, of course. He goes first, he passes, rejuvenates, and it goes over to me. And let's see.
One of the most amazing first hands in the history of first hands.
So let's see what I got. Apparently very wow.
Power up to Ballin.
Alright, so I managed to get out, of course, we got a energy set up, and of course ball 6, all excellent early ones, help to prevent me getting annihilated.
Two actions, three at most.
So it looks like a pretty decent hand there. Looks like okay, he's going to go ahead and declare combat after all. Now this Red Ruthless build is actually a series of modifications. What you're looking at here is, I want to say, like a version 2 of the same deck. Of an earlier deck. It's going to be, of course, sword based. It's going to be pretty darn powerful. Now, as you know, Dabura level 1 from set 10 is going to go ahead and have a when entering, search the top 5 cards of your life deck to go ahead and pull out a sword or named card. So very effective, very helpful for chaining, and if you should pull out a setup or drill, it goes into play instead of just in your hand. So he grabs red sword stab.
What's your play?
Okay. So Chris here has really no reason not to open up with with red sword stab. Still one of the very best. Yeah, I was going to say, no reason not to. And I think Chris might have forgotten to power up at the beginning of his turn. He still had that. He should have 4 power stages. Okay, so I use Master Roshi's level 1 power to go ahead and place blue minions into play. I prevent all damage. He gets the hit effect if he has one. So there we go. So he would have initially lowered my anger with all that stuff. I want to say that's how that order was going. I think I might be wrong on that one. Hits before crits. Yeah, I should be down 1 anger because of the Red Ruthless effect.
It's going to go ahead and cost me 1 stage. It will lower. Actually, I will raise my anger 1 level, and it has 3 black cards.
Okay, firing off blue minions after all. It's going to go ahead and hit him. Does very little in the way of damage, but it's not worth burning up. There you go. Burning up one of the red sword stabs. Okay, he's going to go ahead and throw a Devilish Sword Slash. I want to say that's the name of the card. No. Okay, he's gonna. He did discard a sword card to go ahead and draw a card to go ahead and make me lose 4 stages. It's actually pretty sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do about it, about the damage.
Use blue overcharge.
There we go. So I do use the event blue overcharge. I'm going to go prevent 3 and 3. It's going to, of course, unfortunately get a hit effect. Yeah, he's still going to get an anger from the hit. And
how much damage would it have been? Just 5? Yeah, 5.
So it would have been 5 stages.
3 off from here and 2 off from here.
So it ends up doing 0 damage. I do get to draw a card. The ball 6 with that one is actually pretty effective. However, on the hit, I do lose an anger, so I'm not sure why I'm not doing that. I have to remember his, they call it Ruthless, is supposed to be knocking down my anger on every hit, being a goober about it, apparently. There we go. Ah, right, I did remember. Okay, so as Roshi, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of options.
Go ahead and pitch a blue fear for the mastery. It says discard a style card from your hand to perform a non-style physical attack in 3 stages of damage.
Ooh, nice. Beautiful. So I did use the Resourceful Mastery's effect of tossing a style card, and of course I use Blue Fear, which gives me a lot of stuff. So it does give me enough anger to be able to level up, which I think I might have cheated just a bit there. Okay, but he stopped with Red Duck, and he got to rejuvenate some cards.
Oh, right, but I thought that when this hit me for all that prevention, you still got my anger from it.
Yeah, that's the anger I got.
Okay, and son of a gun, you guys. He's going to go... Wow. Oh, my gosh. So he rejuvenated with Red Duck because he had 3 anger. He's going to go ahead and throw... All of a sudden, I cannot remember the name of this particular red physical attack.
Yeah, it's a natural.
It's extraordinarily powerful. It lets you search for X drills. X is your current anger level. So he did pull out red sword slicing drill. He does get to put it out. And he gets to pull out red cover-up drill. I want to say that's what it's called, or red cover drill. So he has his most amazing combo to just blast me to death with here. So he also got to pull out dashing sword attack, of course, for red slicing drills effect. Oh boy, he's checking the attack table. So red right punch is going to go ahead
I'm going
and
to go ahead and use my power to prevent all damage by popping this up in your hand.
I don't know why I thought that. Look at you guys. I'm
Yeah, because that'll backfire horribly. This one.
okay. All right. I almost had a hilarious faux pas right here on the channel. Okay, so I popped cover into his hands.
All the damage. And you still get the hit, so I didn't have any anger. Hey. Oh yeah, it was style this time.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and get the hit on that one for Red Ruthless, but I have no anger to lower.
I'm going to go ahead and
I'm not sure if I should bother.
Blue Excitement to go ahead and grab, what does it say? Choose a style setup in your discard pile and play. I'll put blue in it.
Okay, so I managed to use Blue Excitement to go ahead and...
That's the thing. It sounds like it's use it immediately, but I don't think it's...
Yeah, we were talking about play it and whatnot. Okay, there it is. And I lose 2 stages. Actually, should be 3 stages altogether because I should lose 1 from red slicing drill.
This is why I'm the worst mark in the world for you, because all I do is prevent.
So I prevent all damage from the physical, but unfortunately it's going to allow him to chain. So prevention is killing me.
Your power on the sword attack.
Okay, so he's going to go ahead and raise his anger for Dabura's level 1 hit effect for sword cards.
Oh, that's right. Don't forget, every time you throw a sword, I should lose the stage automatically. So I should be 1 down.
Good, we caught it.
Yeah, I genuinely.
Okay, so he used dashing sword attack to grab red sword stab.
No, there's nothing to do. I mean, my stages aren't going to matter. I mean, I guess I'll shoot a couple pot shots.
Okay, so I do shoot. Oh, I lowered his anger 1 level, which was actually detrimental. I really should have allowed him to level his way out of that. So he stopped it with good old enhanced reflexes.
Oh, and did you manage to top card your life deck to use reflexes?
I'm going to level up.
Good. I thought we might have missed that step. He's going to go and throw red sword stab back. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to go and rocket him off from its anger.
After the hit, but you know.
HE plus 4, which I'm
Still at C?
level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I also lost the stage automatically because of this. And it is style, so you get AT plus 2. I'm just going to be 2 on there.
So many.
So I take.
So 2 off, 9 makes it.
So I'm going to go and take 9 power stages with a little bit of mitigation from ball 6. I'm going to go ahead and take a handful of life cards, nothing too crazy.
Name.
Okay, so yeah, I get ready to convention.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and rocket up to level 2, and sadly the chaining is not going to stop.
Also, can you banish that enhanced reflexes for me?
Oh yes, the enhanced reflexes had to be banished. We managed to let that one linger a little bit too long. Oh, the drill I bounced up into his hands. He had just enough to be able to recycle the sword stab.
So you are going to... Oh, that's right, that's discarded. Oh, but it's not...
And I think Chris here forgot exactly how his Red Ruthless works. How he
recycling attacks.
Oh, either way.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. Run a train on that, okay?
Okay, he's going to...
He hits me 5 stages.
He hits me with a 5-stage physical from his... there we go, and I've run into a decent amount of endurance to help wick that off without just laying down and dying.
Hit me with sword stab. Your mother-loving F.
Okay, he's going to go ahead and hit me with a monstrous sword attack here, chaining and comboing like mad.
+1, +1.
10, 11, 12, 13 stages, and
Wow, 13 power stages in a life. Red sword stab, going for MVP here. And I take 11 power stages and just lay down and die. And I do have regular prevention, which is nice.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
James, I should say rather than James. Chris, go ahead and steals ball 6.
13. Ow!
And I died like a mangy dog.
0. Mild endurance.
So I think James actually might have forgotten to place the drill in his hand at the bottom of his life deck for the effect of Red Ruthless. And I think I'm less familiar with Red Ruthless to be able to tell him to remind him to do that. I'm not sure if we catch that here. We might catch that.
And he does it. This should go to the bottom of your deck. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good, we caught it.
How many times you're going to see red sword
So
stab.
I've gotten hit by red sword stab. I want to say 4 times in this single combat,
So 13.
and I die like a mangy dog.
Oh, regular endurance?
Yeah.
Okay, and I got regular endurance, so yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13.
Wow, it encountered barely any endurance at all.
Ow. Oop. Ow. Thanks, jerk.
Ow.
Level?
Oh my gosh, he's straight leveled. Can you guys believe that? How much he rocketed up on that one? So level 3 Dabura, for those who don't remember, your sword's attacks with sword in the title no longer allow prevention, and of course he has a 7-stage physical. And I got decked over here. I got half my deck off, so to speak. Okay, so having gotten utterly annihilated, been out of action some while ago.
Sticking the Punisher.
No.
John's reminded me to banish my endurance from the attacks I was getting blasted with here this last combat. Okay, I'm going to mildly power up. I'm going to go ahead and...
I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh gosh, what silly thing is it in my hand?
Pass and rejuvenate blue strike? Yeah, just blue strike.
Okay, blue strike gets rejuvenated. My turn ends. I got a measly 3 power stages. I'm kind of rough shape.
You're going to have that no discard pile
Oh.
just endlessly chain on me like a jerk.
Look at this beautiful card. So those of you who are wondering about this one, it's all about the entering combat effects. He is going to go ahead and declare combat. He's going to go ahead and banish for his mastery. It was red, so he gets the +2. He's going to go ahead and use the effect of red restriction. You remember, I can no longer use anything but that either attack or blocks. Basically, using like the mastery for the discard and all that stuff doesn't work. So he discards a card. You remember, I cannot use like the blue mastery and all kinds of crazy stuff because you just can't do anything that's not an attack or a block.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember.
Attack, block, or pass.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter where the attack comes from, it comes from the setup.
Yeah, so basically attack, block, or pass. Those are the only actions that be allowed this whole combat. And Chris opens up with an amazing demonic sword slash, or devilish sword slash. He's not going to do the... Oh, he is going to pitch the other devilish sword slash. He's going to draw a card on that one. He's going to make me lose the 4 stages. So I'm going to lose...
No hit effect on that one.
All right, look at it. Doggone it. I was there.
Still lose 4 stages.
Yeah. I lose 4 power stages before I do that. I got blue shopping? Blue dressing? I, for life of me, can't remember that.
Fire off a blue reckless charge. I guess I'll raise my anger one.
Okay, I raise my anger. Oh, he stops it with red blocking hand. Amazing. So, I always want to call it Megaton Punch from stinking Scorzy.
No blocks. He's got a block.
Oh, look at this. And he's going to go ahead and throw another red right punch. And he has 2 anger at this point, so he gets to go ahead and yank out 2 drills. He's got his choices here. He's probably going to go for another red slicing drill just because its ability to chain and combo.
I'm grabbing everything.
So he's going to do it slightly out of order, which, you know, normally you'd want to do this all correct. So cover drill is going to come into play as well as red slicing.
Don't know why it wasn't in more decks.
It is a beautiful red drill. The one that turns off endurance, or prevention, I should say. Unbelievable. Stomps people out. Okay, so he has to place his drill into play.
Sadly, I cannot stop it. What would it be? I'm in 0.
6, 7, 8, no prevention.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pop this up into your hand in order to...
Alright. I'm glad I remembered I had that defensive ability. I popped it up in his hand to defend all, prevent all the
You
damage.
still get a hit effect.
So,
Did you do the thing we entered?
Can you do that?
Oh.
Yeah,
Can't
no.
prevent it.
Oh.
You have to do it. That's an action, right?
No
Oh,
prevention.
Right. Okay.
oh my gosh. I genuinely forgot for a second. Roshi's doesn't stop it. It just prevents it, and there is no prevention. I could still pop it up in his hand, it just wouldn't do anything. Okay. So I use my blue blockade to go ahead and stop it.
Throw a reckless charge at
Throw
him.
another reckless charge at him. I'm hoping to try to squeeze some power stages on a very minor hit.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I hit him with a 7 power stage physical, which is actually kind of neat. But remember, he has Dragon Ball 6, so it's going to do very little. Overall,
What was I going to say? I gained 5 stages. Whoa.
I gained 5 stages on the hit. And here comes, look at this. Look at this. He's going to mop the floor with me. He throws Dabura's physical, 7-stage physical.
That's fine.
Okay, remember Dabura's power lets him rejuvenate 1 and then banish 3 cards from his opponent's discard pile. And I'm going to go ahead and take a merciless hit. Remember, red coverage rolls in place, so no endurance. I'm taking a tremendous beating from Dabura, the Demon King. Alright. My stages, they're gone. And over to me, and like I said, I have to attack or pass.
Since I can't do anything else, I can't use whatever.
Wait, I could throw the mastery? It just wouldn't do anything.
Lose 2 stages.
There it goes. I'm already at 0. I actually should be losing 3 stages. 2 stages from the sword slash and 1 from red slicing drill.
Which means you do so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stages.
And you get your 2+ from mastery?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I made you lose a stage because it's a sword.
Yeah. And then 8
So I did lose 8 unprevent. There it goes, guys. I just got utterly devastated. Admittedly, I was a bad choice, a bad matchup, but I just watched Red Dabura run wild on